I was just replanting one of my little snake plants, and I always am in awe when I look at the root system. I always just have to stop and like look at it and be like, this is our brain. The root structure makes me think of our bodies. It makes me think of our veins and arteries. And today I wanted to really talk about the lymphatic system, because the lymphatic system, a lot of people have been curious about it, been hearing about it, so and people ask me about it. So the lymphatic system is like similar to our veins and arteries. It goes all around the body just like veins and arteries, and it is our immune function. So blood flow is super important, and to always just think about this and to go back to a plant. Plants are simple. The plant, without the root structure of the plant would not be green. It would not have the nutrients that it needs. It wouldn't be able to get all the water that it needs and to have this new growth and this new life and the vibrancy that it holds. So it is so important that the root structure stays healthy, hydrated, and moving, and this is no different from how our blood flow works. And especially for the lymphatic system, the only thing keeping us from Mother Nature, keeping us protected and healthy and vibrant and like away from mental health disorders and nervous system diseases is our immune system. The thymus gland in particular is right in front of the heart. So this is the place where we're going to have that blood flow and pumping. The thymus gland also shrinks as we age, just like our brains and our muscles atrophy. So it's so important to constantly be making sure, if you say like you want to lose weight, we got this weight in the middle. I did a video not long ago about outsmarting, your abdominal fat. This is no different. We have to make sure that the heart is pumping, that we're getting the blood flow out to the exterior portions of the body, so the hands, the arms, the feet. A lot of diabetics, they lose circulation in their extremities. I always talk about this. So blood flow is so important to maintain, not just for health and weight loss, but also for like your cancer risk. Our thymus gland right before the heart is responsible for mature T cell production. So these are the T cells, the killer cells that are going around in the body. Anything that's not supposed to be there, like me talking right now, I got things in my body that's not supposed to be here. Why? Because I'm just a human, just going through life, just in the wilderness, in the environment. And a hurricane will come, tornado, whatever else, viruses, bacteria, that's what I'm talking about, hurricane, tornado. Viruses and bacteria, and my cells, my immune system is the only thing protecting me and keeping me safe. And so we have to make sure that we prioritize this safety and minimizing risk of illness and disease and respiratory diseases too, because this is all right in the thoracic cavity, right by the lungs. So respiratory illnesses are included in this, and we all get sick sometimes. It's a matter of resiliency, and the more resilient you are, the better your heart is pumping, the better, more efficient it's pumping, the bigger your thymus gland is, the more T cells you're able to produce. And again, just keeping the body safe, it's so important. So what else did I want to say about the lymphatic system? Just, there are many ways to get your blood flow production. My favorite way is to get into the circadian rhythm. So the circadian rhythm, when you are in your circadian rhythm, your autonomic nervous system is more relaxed. This means the autonomic nervous system is responsible for respiratory rate and heart rate and breathing rate and all the processes, autonomic nervous system, all the processes that you don't think about. So even like blinking rate, anything, and there's so much going on that we can't necessarily get to. Even your posture is controlled by the autonomic nervous system. So what ways can you increase this without, like, my favorite form is weight training. That's the best form of breath work that I can do. The best form of passive exercise that I could do is weight training, because weight training is like an investment. Put that work in, and what happens is your body's autonomic system will function at a more stable rate, and it's the less that you have to think about it, because when we put muscle in the body, we are going to naturally have better blood flow, better regulation of everything, better immune function. We know this. That's why it's recommended that we weight train a few times a week in order to maintain muscle mass. But sitting out in the sun is one of the best ways to increase the heart rate. We get the infrared light, the spectrums of light. We're no different. We're just a little bit more complicated than our plant friends, but we're literally the same. They need to be in the sunlight to collect the green, the color, the chloroplast. We need to be in the sunlight to collect our vitamin D, to stimulate mitochondrial production. which mitochondrial production is all about all of this. We have to focus at the cellular level. So if we want the lymphatic system to work better as a whole, we need the individual cell to work as a whole. So stimulating mitochondrial energy is so important. Grounding, put the feet on the ground, getting in the sun, a cold plunge, sauna. Sauna is one of my favorite ways to get healthy cardiovascular exercise. I love a sauna. I love getting in the warmth and just, it's like passive exercise, just sitting there, and it's like you're running, but you're not. You're just sitting there and you're allowing your heart just to pump and flow, pump all this stuff everywhere. Sauna is one of the best things that you can do for lymphatic flow and just blood flow in general, health in general. There's so many studies on that. But yeah, that was just some thoughts that I had while I was repotting this plant. And just look how beautiful this is. I mean, this is like what our brain looks like. We have branches, and it's like what a tree looks like, how it branches out to the side, and it's all beautiful. It's beautiful how this plant is, you know, just reminds me so much of the body, and I just love it. It's so beautiful. It's so beautiful. And as I'm saying this and I'm talking to this plant, we do know that plants hear us, so just like our bodies hear us. So as you're talking to yourself, say nice things to yourself. If you don't feel, you know, I've said this before, go and look in the mirror. Don't always feel beautiful, you know, but say beautiful things to your plants and reinforce this idea that there is beauty all around you, and our bodies are a mirror of the environment. So I don't know, it's good to say good things to yourself, like I am strong, I am doing my best. Even if you're not in a great place, I'm doing my best. Every single day I'm doing my best. Today I didn't do anything that I wanted to do. I've had a lot of days like that recently, can't lie. I didn't do anything that I wanted to do, but it's all right. I am working at it. Tomorrow I'm gonna do amazing things, you know. My body is beautiful. It's constantly taking care of me. Our immune function, our lymphatic system, our bodies, our cells hear everything that we're saying to them. So, and that's real. So make sure you can do your own research with that. If you don't believe me, you don't have to believe anything I say. And please don't, because I'm probably gonna be wrong about things. But what you say to your body, you become that. So my body is constantly, it's strong, it's taking care of me. I have great posture, I walk with confidence, I am the highest version of myself that I want to be. I have good interactions with people. People get really excited when they see me, you know? All about how we want to approach the life. So anyway, I hope this was helpful for you in some way. If it was, please like, share, and subscribe. Share it with your parents and your grandparents. You know, I love the older people just as much as I love the younger ones, I guess. So yeah, anyway, good luck.